All right, man. Post hurricane, I'm fairly at a loss. We're still, it's like we're in fall, but we're not. It's still, you know, to generate bites. I've been dragging around 5-inch Senkos. I've been fishing slow, but we've had our days where, you know, a medium-sized swim bait will get bit. So, you know, we've had our days where a couple weeks ago I was throwing a jerkbait and we got some nice bites and it was fun. But for the most part, it's just been very discombobulated. We've had crazy weather. It got hot again. You know, we had a first hurricane. It cooled off. It was fall time weather, but the water was so high. Everything was out of whack. Then it got super hot again. We just had the second hurricane. Water levels are back up pretty damn high. And I don't know, man. I'm at a loss. I'm waiting for, you know, I'm waiting to start seeing the shad spawn happen and then get that epic reaction bite going. We're at our spot where we do catch a lot, where the shad pull back into this cove and spawn. I'm here to check it out. I have no expectations that they'll be back there and that'll be going on, but we'll probably hit up Main Lake and fish around, probably up shallow. You know, I assume with the water up, maybe it'll push fish shallow. We got a lot of fog out right now, and so we just grabbed, you know, one of the standards, one of my new favorites, this little Kesu bait, little glide bait, and then a handful of jerk baits, and we're gonna focus on that. And if it comes to it, you know, gotta slow down, drag a soft plastic. There's plenty of good grass patches, eelgrass and hydrilla and stuff in this lake to target. So if we have to slow down, we will. But man, I'm hopeful for a fun bite today. We'll see. Oh, there it is. There we go. There's one. All I was doing was reeling my little jerkbait down to depth. This guy came up and whacked it. Oh, it's not terrible either. That looks like a fairly decent bass. We catch a lot of small ones out of this lake. Oh, this guy's got some fight to him. Come on, buddy. There we go. Come on up here. Oh, absolutely. That's definitely a decent sized little bass. Absolutely, guy. Little fat, healthy guy. We're in the back cove. If you can see right in front of us, that's the entrance to the main lake. We kind of tooled around through the glide bait up shallow, kind of working it on top of the surface, seeing if we could trick one into popping out of a dock or some grass, and wasn't really having it. Then we popped into this main area of the cove, and I started seeing some, oh, look at that guy, 14 1/4. Started seeing some fish kind of grazing the surface, not really coming up and striking anything, but I just saw some activity. So switch gears, we're throwing the little jerk bait. That guy's 14 1/4, 9. All right, number one on the board. There you go, buddy. So anyways, we tied on, this is the X Nanahan, so it's a very small jerk bait. And you can see it's got like a basic shad pattern, but it's got some, it's very reflective. It's got kind of a metal sheen, kind of chrominess to it. We got foggy conditions. I wanted that extra flash. There's another one. There we go. That guy, okay, that's interesting. So I was, oh no, look at that. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. We've been getting a few of these guys lately. All right, you can tell. All right, see, this is how you can tell it's fall time, fishing small baits. Maybe the shad are moving around back here. Look at that. The old speckled perch. Always exciting, always fun to catch these guys. Always a pleasure, man. When it gets to winter, man, and it really gets cold, these guys push up shallow and spawn. And we'll definitely fish for these this winter. We'll go to Lake Jessup, grab some minnows, and you know, try and catch us a bundle of these guys. Beautiful fish, taco fish. But we're gonna let this guy go, the old speckled perch. Look at that. There you go. That was awesome. There's another one. There we go. There we go. All right, man, the fish are definitely back here. Maybe the shad are coming back here to spawn already. We're not seeing a lot of activity, but we're definitely catching some fish. And what do we have here? Oh no, look at that. Another speck. Oh, no way, dude. Look at that. Another speck, man. Oh, dude, that's so exciting. I don't know why that's so much fun, but it is. That's the beauty of smaller jerkbaits and crankbaits is you catch, you know, your bycatch is a little more interesting, man. You get to catch these guys and bluegill and stuff. Look at that. There's speck number 2. Interesting, man. Wonder if we're gonna get into these guys today. That would be fun. There's number 2 speckled perch. Let that guy go. Awesome. There's another one. There we go. All right. What do we have here? That feels a little better. What do we have here? Oh, no way. Look at that. What is that? 3 in a row? This guy's a good one, too. That's a good one. Oh, my God. We found the specks. They're back here, man. Look at that. That guy absolutely smoked that jerkbait. That is not that is not how you usually see your jerkbait. That is absolutely down the gullet. Man, this guy came up and he wanted that one. All right, how do we get our bait out? Oh, there's one. There we go. What do we got here? Oh, what do we have here? What is this little guy? Oh, man, look at that. Totally multi-species day now, baby. Fouled him. We got like a little gill or something. Little sunfish of some sort. Look at that. That's our 3rd species of the day. Oh, let me get, oh no, don't go there. All right. I screwed up. This guy's under my seat. I gotta get him out of here. Gotta pop him out. Get him back in the water. Oh, I got him. I got him. I got him. There we go. Boom. All right, not our best release, but there you go, buddy. There he is. All right, 3rd species. That's always too exciting. There's one. There we go. There we go. Now we got another fish. We're out on the main lake. Oh, a little bass. Here we go. We're out on the main lake, and we're basically coming up. We're right on the one side of this point. And this is where there's kind of a hump through the middle of the lake because it connects to that other point over there. So just a general spot fish hang out. And there we go. We got one. Little guy. Little guy. There you go, buddy. there's another one. There we go. Another little guy. Another really tiny guy. Oh man, that's the smallest one. I'm gonna get a hook in my hand. There we go. Here we go. The smallest of the bass today. There's one. There's another one. Oh, look at that. Another little guy. It's kind of working around off this point. Plenty of grass and stuff on it. We're just kind of getting up on the outside edge where we're not getting hung up on the grass. There's a ton of pondweed in this lake as well as eelgrass. And we kind of ran into a clump, so I just kind of paddled past that clump and started casting out. And we're still on this point. We're just on the other side of it. There's another one. Oh, there's one. Here we go. Here we go. Ah, little guy. Kind of made it. We were catching a bunch of smaller fish off that point, so I kind of cruised down and started throwing the glide bait around, seeing if we could get a bigger fish, but I was just getting hung up in a lot of the grass up shallow, and I wasn't seeing any activity anyways. Oh, guy. There it is. So, kind of went back to the jerkbait. We're just sitting on top of where I can see the grass and casting out to deeper water. Here we go. Little guy. Oh, there's one. There we go. Feel a little better. He's fighting. Ooh, got a little spunk. All right, definitely a little bit better fish. Ooh, guy. Did not have him hooked that well. I gotcha. All right. Slightly better. There it is. There we go. Oh, look at that. There we go. Okay. That is definitely a bluegill. I'm pretty darn certain about that. I feel like the other guy we caught that I said was a sunfish may have been a different species. Definitely didn't. Had some different coloration and such going on. So dare I say that this could potentially be our fourth species of the day, which is pretty exciting. It's just not something that happens when you're fishing for largemouth, that you catch a ton of different species. But oh god, oh, let's get this guy back in the water though. There he is. All right, so pretty much species number 4, I think. Let's let that guy go. All right, beautimous. Kind of mixing it up too. The sun came out, the fog cleared. There's a little cloud cover here, but the water is like crystal clear today, man. I'm you know, maybe 5 to 10 foot visibility, somewhere in that vicinity. So I kind of switched it up and we went with this super clear morning dawn jerkbait. And it's been working out. We've been catching some fish. All right, man, that was an official jerkbait bite. That was a full-on fall jerkbait bite. Pretty fun. Caught a bunch of different species, which is always cool. That's the fun part about smaller jerkbaits and crankbaits, you know. You catch a lot of the bluegill and the specks and stuff. Definitely a good sign you know, first thing in the morning we were in that back cove area where shad go and they spawn back there in the fall. So there were fish back there already, so maybe that's the, you know, we're in those beginning times of when that kicks off. So got to get a little dabble, little taste of that. And man, this is a fun lake to fish. Just a lot of small fish, you know, there's just no way around it. Every now and then I come across, you know, some 2 to 3 pounders. I do throw, you know, I threw the glide bait around. It's not like I don't try to target the bigger fish. There's some in here, but you just come across a lot of small fish. But it's fun to get out there, set the hook, and had a little jerkbait action. Can't complain.